mute me if you haven't. Be sure to pause my stream if you haven't. Trysdyn and Andy. Okay. And I'm just checking to see if they are ready. Let's see. Trysdyn. Just need to find out. He might be grabbing a soft drink right now. Okay, I'm muted. Perfect. He has 4 fingers on each hand. He does. He is a one-eyed jack, 4-finger jack. He's a good guy. Okay, we are doing the countdown. So, best of luck. Wish them luck. Because we are gonna go wreck this game. Good luck, get fat. Oh yeah, get fat, everybody. Here they go. Trysdyn jumping right in. As soon as I see movement, time begins. Trysdyn is going downtown. Okay, and if you have not seen this game before, this is definitely a skateboarding platformer. So get excited to see some movement. Lovely shooting. Andy trying to figure out where to go, and we have our first death 21 seconds in. Not a surprise. So you can aim and shoot straight up. Trysdyn doing a little bit better with platforming here. Okay, avoiding the green cat. Yeah, watch out, green cats, those are pretty spooky. Trysdyn going down the rails and managing to get down. Good. The platforming here just feels a little bit awkward. Well, I mean, you're on a skateboard and you're jumping around, so that's kind of understandable. Free health on Andy's side. Trysdyn gonna try to not fall down. Yeah, this game definitely has perspective. Andy having a bit of a hard time seeing behind him just because of how this game works. Oh, and Andy has fallen to his death. Death on rebar. It might be possible to enjoy it. This game is not enjoyable. How many rules are there in this game, Author Blues? There are no rules, okay? I promise. Trysdyn facing some of the aliens. No rules of perspective. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this game is beautiful. Okay, Trysdyn moving on to another set of rails. Andy is on sort of, I don't know, occasionally the game stops and forces you to kill so many enemies before continuing on. Yeah, I think Andy has killed them all, so he's able to continue now. Okay, he got a record. He doesn't know what the records are for, but they are important later on when you fight the boss. The No Rules gang. Harry. No rules means no rules. Oh, you know it, Author Blues. Okay, we are rebels here. Trysdyn ducking some of the shots here. And Andy onto one of the forced encounters. Trysdyn trying to figure out how to do this lovely skateboarding section. This part is a little bit hard to get out of. I'm honestly shocked that Trysdyn didn't get hurt. Ah, there we go. And both of them are through. We're just about tied at this point. Both killing the same enemy at the same time, and they are on to the forced encounter with some of the aliens. Andy through that first, taking a small lead. Trysdyn was ahead, but then Andy managed to take a small lead with that movement. But now Trysdyn, I think Trysdyn might be able to do some of the platforming a bit better. See, he's doing some steady climbing, good stuff. Andy got across, though. Yeah, you don't have to go all the way up. I wouldn't climb anymore. And well, okay, never mind. He's going up. The sun, yeah, there's a bright, beautiful sun at the top left. I'm not sure what that means. Honestly, no clue. Oh, and Andy falls to his death. Author Blues, getting Phat is the goal. If you don't get Phat, then you can still win, but, you know, it's... Since there are no rules to this game, but getting Phat is really helpful. Okay, very nice shot by Trysdyn. He's figured out that he is able to do some nice angle shots. Trysdyn trying to figure out where he needs to go. That's right, platforming above rebar, like any good kid. Ooh, Andy taking a little bit of damage down there. Again, I think if he figured out that you could shoot up, he would probably be a lot happier. But that's fine, it's fine. Can you have some vibes? Fine. This is the one stream that I'm going to allow you to have vibes in Beavis. So, there you go. You now understand why he's one-eyed Jack. I mean, considering all the damage that he's taken here, yeah. Poor skateboarding kid. Trysdyn continuing on, fighting some of the last enemies before the end of the stage, I believe. He should be relatively close. And he's sliding down. He wants that health. Ooh, and he managed to get it. I'd get that extra life too. Very nice. Trysdyn doing a little bit better on lives than Andy at this point. But again, we'll just have to see how both of them are able to negotiate this section. Andy picking up a record. Records, again, important for the boss, coming up later. And Trysdyn fighting more bad guys, because this game is so inspirational. Has you do some platforming and then kill bad guys. It looks like Trysdyn is back to one of the areas he's been to before. He wants that extra life, though. There we go. Okay, Andy. Also down here, he's got 3 lives left. Let's see what he's able to do. The areas look identical, but I believe Andy is actually a little bit ahead right here. Andy falling down. Luckily he didn't die. Wow. So this game controls about as well as it looks like it does. What is the Cyborg Grandpa? This is No Rules Get Phat, and it's an absolute wreck of a game, okay? It's terrible. Oh, watch out for the kitties! Ah, the mouse running behind. Okay, Andy is dead. No, Andy. I think Andy was right at the end of the stage right there as well. So this opens the door for Trysdyn to start, making up some ground here. Okay, Andy going down. He's just gonna shoot some of these aliens, Might as well. I wonder, do aliens pay their rent on time? Oh, Andy! Oh, that was a harsh death. 1 life left for Andy. About 5 for Trysdyn. Holy guacamole. I don't know if Trysdyn Trysdyn might actually purposefully be grinding some of these extra lives, because he's got 6 now. Now, maybe he's just like, if I die, or whatever, I'll go ahead and get a couple extra lives so that I have tons going on later for the levels. Probably a good way to do it. Andy... Oh, Trysdyn! Who knew skateboarding could be so dangerous? I know, right? There are 2 lives at the section that Trysdyn dies at, so he can get more lives. Yeah, so it's in this little bit of a well. He's skipping that extra life, though. I think at this point he just wants to get through this. And Andy taking the lead, moving on to the boss. Now, this boss is going to be a little bit rough. Okay, let's see if Andy is able to figure out how to hurt the boss. Okay, so he managed to do the right button pushes, but I did send them a message, good luck figuring out how to damage the boss, and I think we're gonna see that it's a little bit rough. So this is a rhythm boss, but after doing the pattern, now don't tell them in chat, after doing the pattern they have to hit one of the buttons. I believe it's A. And Andy has figured it out already. Did not take very long. During the first playthrough that we had, it took people a long time to figure out exactly how to deal damage, and Andy already has it. Holy crap. These bosses are really dumb, yeah. I love that the button pushes do not correlate at all to the music that's going on here, like, at all. The music does damage. Oh yeah, hurt him with your music skills. Okay, Trysdyn moving on. He's got 5 lives. The one thing, I don't think they're really going to have to worry too much. I would definitely write passwords down when they get them. Okay, Andy still continuing on, doing a good amount of damage. Yeah, he's going to be fine getting through this. Trysdyn still continuing on, 5 lives left. I think, you know, he's going to be able to get through the rest of this level pretty quickly. I think once he stops falling down to his death. And this is a skateboarding platformer. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I think Andy has 2 more hits left before he finishes the boss off. Okay, 1 hit left. Yeah, the alien just sits there and is like, hey, dude, I'm gonna threaten you with my muscles. Andy has not messed up a single time. You see, Andy has 9 records. That's basically your health when you're in the boss battle. So, during the platforming set... Wow. Okay, he exploded. He dead. He's gone. Good job, Andy. And we're on to Coal Butt Mountain. That's right, this mountain is butts. And as we learned, there are lots of butts in these bad games. So, obviously, we gotta transition over to a snowboard instead of skateboards. We've got green grizzly bears. I guess green polar bears? I don't know. I don't know. There are not going to be polar bears here, okay? Whoa, Andy! That's death. Okay, and he continued. Okay, Trysdyn, currently trying to figure out how to do this boss. He only has 4 records. He didn't collect as many as Andy did. Again, not a huge deal unless you mess up the pattern. Oh, and Trysdyn already dealing damage. Very, very nice. Yeah, both of them figured it out pretty darn quickly. Andy falling and taking a little bit of damage. Yeah, you remember, during the original match, it probably took the players around 5 to 10 minutes to figure out how to deal damage each time, and both of these players figured it out really quickly. Honestly, Trysdyn and Andy are used to really crappy things happening in video games, so I'm not too surprised that they figured it out. Andy falling down and taking a little bit of damage. I think he's on the right track here. Okay, probably more of the green... Oh, it's a wolf! And an alien throwing grenades. How nice, alien. Okay, Trysdyn still doing some rhythm. Not dealing damage that time, though. It looks like Trysdyn is still figuring out a little bit. What's up with the yellow and black suns? Cool Bond, I have no idea. I've never seen, like, I wasn't able to figure out any beneficial use to those. And I'm not sure there is any guide that says, but I've seen them do nothing. Maybe they're just cool. They maybe multipliers for the score? It appears right under the score. Not that the score matters. Let me see, just making sure that I'm not dumb. There might be Nah, there's not a guide there. I don't know. They're the belly button hole for the aliens tank top. They might be. Holy crap. Okay, good job. Trysdyn is almost through the boss. Score matters on all these games. Oh, you know it. Score is the most important thing. Yeah, I've played quite a bit of this game, and I don't know, it really hasn't seemed to make any sort of difference for me, which weird glowy sun I have. It's just there. It kind of blinks a little bit. I don't know. How are you supposed to get fat without a fat score? Oh, yeah, you know, let's go ahead and get a Twin Galaxies record tonight as well. Oh, watch out, Yeti, swipe and bam! Yeah, so watch out, the Yeti wants to get you. Okay, this is the same Yeti that's on Tintin, just FYI. He's still trying to make friends and is really not succeeding at all. Poor guy. And Trysdyn, yeah, that explosion is so good. Trysdyn moving on. Andy is getting really close to the jump, and trust... What? Oh, he just fell through the ground. Okay, Andy, don't fall through the ground. Please don't. Oh, this is so good, this game. It was a good trick, though, Andy. It was super good. Trysdyn sliding around, and we're on to the jump, okay? Andy is going to be here for a while. Just trust me on this one. Oh, maybe it wasn't right there. Maybe it's right here? Yeah, it's this jump. Okay, so Andy's going to be there for a while. Just expect that. The floor clearly has no rules. Like, the jumps are so bad in this game. They're just terrible. I'm really glad that we saw Andy just sort of fall through the stage at one point. I mean, it goes to show that the developers for this game definitely put a lot of effort into what they were doing. Well, they might have. I don't know. Why does this game exist? Like, I have no idea. Also, can I just say that he's One-Eyed Jack, but you can see his eye no matter like whether it's on the right side or the left side, so I'm a little bit confused. The one thing that this game advertises, it says no rules get fat, starring One-Eyed Jack, but it's not even true, okay? 0% true. The sun color responds to fatness. Yeah, I could believe that. Okay, Andy is being super fat. Trysdyn was moderately fat, but then he lost his sun. Oh, the one eye is a reference to his depth perception. Oh, Trysdyn! That was kind of dumb. For the game to do. Okay, Andy moving on to this fight right here. Wait, did Andy get past the dumb jump? Nope. Okay, so we're pretty much synced up right at this point. I'm digging this. Andy, don't die! Trysdyn, don't die! Neither of you die! Oh, Andy taking a little damage, but that's fine. Trysdyn, no! Trysdyn! Well, there we go. There are so many fat falls. Yeah, basically. Okay, time for the Yeti fight. These wolves are kind of adorable, and they die a lot. Oh, fireball, you don't have to say when you're being sarcastic. That's like 90% of what people type in chat. That's our life, okay? No rules, get sarcastic. Okay, Andy trying this jump. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, this jump is actually rough. Andy made it the first time, but it looks like he's having a hard time doing it again. You're never sarcastic. Good to know. There we go. Andy falling down. Like, it looked so easy the first time he did it, but it's such a dumb jump. Remember, we saw Andy Perfect doing this for what, 10 minutes or something? I don't remember exactly how long it took, but it took him a long time, okay? Very nice. Andy got through. And can Andy do this jump without dying? Yes! That jump is really difficult. It doesn't look difficult, but it is. Okay, one more hit and he's dead, though, so it would be really helpful if he got a checkpoint. Oh, he's dead. Does he have to do all of this again? Oh, no. Not all of it, but quite a bit of it. Okay, Trysdyn onto the difficult jump. Yeah. Oh, Trysdyn, one hit left. Okay, both of them doing the jump. Unfortunately, Trysdyn has not been able to get through it before, so... Like, he knows this is where he's supposed to go. It's just a really dumb jump. Oh, and he got past it. Let's see if he's able to get past this. Good. The defining point of the race, the jump. Trysdyn just trying to get turned around. Not able to make the jump! I love this game, it's so good! The retail box for this game includes a mini skateboard. Oh, that's beautiful. So good. Speaking of that, we are 20 minutes in. I need to announce the next game because I kind of forgot. What is the next game going to be? Oh my gosh. Because we have one more match. It's between Cadus and Slow Beef. Okay, Trysdyn trying to do the jump. Oh, he got past the jump, but he'll probably die here. Like, just watch. It doesn't look like you should. This jump does not look hard. Oh, no, he got through. Very nice. Okay, I'm sending the game out right now. Okay, and it looks like Andy is moving on to boss number 2, spooky stuff. Okay, the game has been sent. Just chilling right now with this music. Mikey, you're saying Andy just found a secret thing about this game. Collect all the records in a stage, get a new special move. Very, very nice. Cadus, yes, the reason I chose this game is because it's not going to help you. So the game that I sent out is American Gladiators, and yes, watching it is not going to help. Okay, so both of them are on the boss. Trying to get through here. Looks like not really a difficult boss. Just make sure that you hit the right buttons and then push A after the combination. There we go. You quite like this? This music is not too bad, okay? It's kind of decent. Compared to other music, it's good enough. Slow Beef has played American Gladiators on his stream before. Oh no! I might gonna have to do a redraw because of American Gladiators. I was not expecting that. Because yeah, it would be for NES. We'll go ahead and wait for what Slow Beef said. If he's played NES American Gladiators, we'll do a redraw. Okay, Andy has finished the boss. Ice Dude just kind of stomping around. Redraws for days. Yeah, Red Queen. That's kind of life. Underground. Andy currently descending down the staircases, moving on. They can use passwords, right? Yes. Passwords are completely allowed. But now that he's in the underground, do you need passwords? I think once, you know, do you need a password to get in the underground? I don't know. Okay, good job fighting 0.6 channel, Trysdyn. Honestly, this match has been really close so far. Both of them have been doing a pretty good job. Andy falling and taking a little bit of damage. He's currently in the subway. Yeah, there are a lot of bats that have been gotten. Password. So beautiful. You need passwords to get into the speakeasy. Good to know, Red Queen. Okay, Trysdyn, moving on. Tickets. Good. Andy! Just getting wrecked by anything. Wow! This is amazing. This is so good. Oh, jeez. A skateboarding game? Yeah. The Steam sounds like a Hypnotoad. It's pretty angry Steam. So yeah, we're pretty much tied right now. Trysdyn has taken a little bit more damage. And Andy has gotten a little bit farther into the stage, but not that far. Like just a tiny bit. Let's see, is Trysdyn going to make the jump? Yep, but I don't think there's anything there. Okay, good job collecting the record. Okay, oh, Andy falling down a little bit. Yeah, this is where you get comboed by pretty much everything. You don't hate this music? The music is kind of okay. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, Cadis is going to be doing sound for us, but we get a redraw. Everybody get excited for a redraw, because we're going to be playing a different game. Oh, everybody likes it. Oh, Cadis already played that game. Too bad. It's sad. A little bit sad. Not that sad. Because there are plenty of games that we can go ahead and experience. Okay, Andy is actually doing pretty good platforming in this area. I always like watching people get through some of these areas. It's good stuff. Okay, have almost decided, yeah, we're gonna go with that. No. Okay, so I sent the game out. I sent the possible replacement game for them. Let me go ahead and get back to watching Chrono Trigger. No, we're not going to be doing that. Okay, Andy, continuing on. This part is a little bit rough, trying to get through without taking damage. He was able to get a pretty good jump up, though. Okay, good. Doing well, Andy. Very, very nice. I'm actually impressed on, by how he's doing. Trysdyn taking a death right there. Okay, Trysdyn trying to get on top of the train. Good job. This place is a little bit confusing where you're supposed to go. You're actually supposed to go up above the train. It's a dead end where Trysdyn's going right now. He'll figure that out later, though. He won't know it for a while. There we go. He's got the dead end. Time for him to go back up. If he can get back up there, yeah. Falling through the train is going to happen for a while. It's really easy to get trapped over there. Let's see what Trysdyn does. Oh, wow. Okay, he got through that a little bit faster than I expected. Wow, okay, so no Beetlejuice. Unfortunately. You know what? I think this might be a good game. Okay. I sent another one. Andy has made it to where the racers made it last time. Yeah, so here's the deal. We had an hour match before. Andy has made it as far as the racers made it during the original match. He's actually past that at this point, which is amazing that they've been able to make it this far, this quickly. Ooh, Trysdyn taking an instant death right there. Oh, Andy as well. Or maybe they've just made it to that place. But yeah, it took a full hour to get there. Andy and Trysdyn have gotten there pretty much at the same time in about half an hour less. So this is being a really fun watch to see these two. They play a lot of bad video games, though, and they're able to get into these blind matches super quickly. So kudos to both of them for being this good. And this game is not easy, like not at all. Trysdyn's ahead. No, they're pretty much, well, Trysdyn's a little bit ahead. Yeah, they are killer blind racers. They're not races. They're not a literal thing that you like put people in a competition for. But here we go. Andy getting close to the crocodile jumps here. Again, these jumps are a little bit rough, trying to get across the pipes. Let's see how Andy is able to negotiate this, if he's going to be able to make these jumps. Okay. Unfortunately, that is death for Andy. Not able to get through. How do you do inertia? I don't know. No idea, Andy. Okay, Andy looks like he's back to the beginning of the level. Not a huge... What? Trysdyn kind of got wrecked right there. No rules get wrecked. What even was that? I have no idea, Basic Barbell. It's a good game. It's underground, as you know. Unfortunately, the mice, really difficult to avoid. Of course, it's one of those games where things on the ground that you can't hit can hit you. Because game design, ooh, throw your hands up in the air for that crap. Andy getting through the steam tunnels. Okay, so I sent out information. We are doing Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This is for NES. And let me go ahead and grab the manual for them as well. Okay. At least it's not Temple of Doom, I guess. Yeah, like, it could be worse. It's not the worst game in the world, but we're going to enjoy some motorcycle action. You're stalling for Cadus to say he's played that too. He has not. He's seen it, but not played it, and I think that is going to be fine. Okay, Trysdyn continuing on. Ooh, look at that. Is that invincibility? Trysdyn is moving to portals. Spooky. I know, every game. Every game someone says that it's going to be worse than the other games, but yeah, we're gonna do the Taito Last Crusade one, so we'll go ahead and see. Okay, Andy, very nice, avoiding the steam. Trysdyn falling and taking a little bit of damage. Andy onto the difficult jumps. We'll go ahead and see how he's able to fare here. If Trysdyn dies, not... Oh, it looks like Trysdyn might actually be grinding extra lives at this point. Not a bad idea, honestly. Wow, Andy managed to get a really good spot right there on one of the pipes, and he's continuing on. This might put him in the lead if he's able to keep going. He's got a lot of life at this point, so this is really good. Yeah, as a heads up, don't spoil things in chat, just so that, because it could give one person an unfair advantage. If Trysdyn has figured out how to use special moves and Andy has not, then that's good because he tried that out. Okay, Andy, moving on to the boss. What is this? Ooh, look at him. He's doing a little dance. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wave his hands in the air. Bam. So, yeah, Andy taking the lead at this point. What is this thing? It's got big toenails. Toenails that look like jelly. Okay. Okay, Andy continuing on, pushing buttons. By the way, if somebody would be willing to, in chat, could somebody look and see how the version of Last Crusade differs from the Genesis / the PC versions? Because Slowbeef has said that he's played those. I'm just a little bit concerned that they may be a little bit... I don't think they're going to be too much alike. I think there may be enough differences that it doesn't really affect things. That said, we are 40 minutes in. Andy taking some damage. Dana's able to compare it to the Commodore 64 version. I think that we're fine. He hasn't played the Commodore 64 version. Okay, Andy still dealing some damage to the boss. The boss is almost dead. Doing a pretty good job here. Trysdyn. Oh! And he went on top of the alligator. Very nice. I didn't know the alligator would help. Unless they're literally... one-to-one. Yeah, the Ubisoft version is the Genesis one. Okay, good to know, Lord Dalek, because this is the Taito version. Okay. It was originally a PC game. Okay, so if he's played the Ubisoft version, that shouldn't affect him playing the Taito version. Cool. Well, good to know. This is definitely a game. One-Eyed Jack for Smash Bros. 5. Cool. With that said, Andy continuing on, doing some beautiful platforming. Oh, he has a baker. Kill the baker. Okay, baker's dead. Good. No one needs alien baking alien snacks here. Okay, we want human food, not alien food. It probably has, like, kale chips in it or something. Oh, Andy, very nice dodges. Okay. Trysdyn is still doing the boss. This boss is kind... I don't know, the bosses are so mediocre. But this game is terrible. Okay, we have an octopus. Trysdyn fighting the... Like, what is this? Is this an alien inside a robot? It's a very small alien, if so. Because all the other aliens who were fighting, like, were full size at that distance. So this is like a mini alien, okay? Could probably stand on top of a little thimble. It's gotta be Thumbelina. He's fighting an alien version of Thumbelina, okay, who took over a robot. I don't know. This game is weird. Wow, Andy has the best platform here. Let's see, Trysdyn still continuing on. Ooh, spooky stuff for Andy, but he's doing a good job at negotiating it. Trysdyn is starting to fall a little bit behind, but still, we have enough time that we could definitely see a lead change before the end of this, so we'll have to see what happens. Trysdyn continuing on. Andy, be careful with the slopes. Good, good. I like that every platform in this level is a moving platform. Very helpful. Spooky baker throwing food at Andy. Okay, about to be electrocuted. That's fine. Oh, watch out! Good job, Andy. Okay, Trysdyn taking damage. Or not taking damage, dealing damage. Oh, and unfortunately Andy has gotten electrocuted. I think he did that on purpose, though, just to make it so that he could get through this without taking... Well, so that he had a full health refill. Yeah, that looks like it was on purpose by Andy for sure. Get zapped and then continue on. Oh! So why does everything in this game, like, shoot really slow, like, pellets? They're not bullets. Everything uses, like, slingshots of sorts. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, Andy onto one of the other force battles. Elevander, the quote that you're listing is saying the Taito one was decent and followed the movie quite well. Define decent, because it's not a good game. Okay, you'll see. Oh, Andy falling to his death. Decent means playable. I mean, I don't know if it's more playable than this game, but yeah, it probably is. I don't know. Watch out for those flying squids. Good job, Trysdyn. Andy still climbing on top of the platforms. Again, to see how close the runners have been in this has been pretty cool. They've both done a very, very nice job. Okay, Trysdyn continuing on. Andy fighting machines. You know, I hate being involved in conspiracy levels like this. It's super spooky. What was this level called, by the way? I completely missed that. Yeah, this... Oh, because there's a bakery. This is where you get Phat. Now I get it. Hey, the coolie. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're learning the lore of this game. This is where you go to get Phat. Coco Soul Puffles Factory. Are you serious? Puffies? Puffles? Oh, Andy getting shot a little bit, fighting the robots off. Again, he's still a little bit ahead of Trysdyn. Trysdyn has some room to catch up, though. If Andy dies, it's going to be a... Well, I think he has one extra life. It'll be a significant setback if he uses all of his lives, though. Because then he'd have to start this level over, and Trysdyn has 3 lives left and is making quick progress, so I don't know. Andy just needs to make sure he doesn't do anything too reckless. Okay, good shots by Andy. Fight that robot. Oh yeah, don't let the robot overlords control you. Good. Oh, the anti-soul Cocoa Puff Slab. What a name. Okay, Andy is on to a dumb section. Good. Good job. Has everyone in, like, I'm trying to understand the story of this. Is it like everybody in this game who lives in the city has been buying all of these anti-soul Cocoa Puff Slabs? Or the cereal? Because if so, you know, that's a little bit worrying that everybody's like, hey, we really like this cereal that's called Anti-Soul's Cocoa Puffs. That's what I'm imagining, though, okay? Widely marketed, yeah, get rid of other people's souls with this Anti-Soul's Cocoa Puffs. That's my headcanon for this, okay? Andy through the stage, moving on to the boss. Holy crap. Trysdyn dies, gonna be starting over. Whoa, Andy, it's time to face your I was gonna say face your maker, but maybe face your baker instead. Okay. You really need to get through this. Oh, or else, you know, this guy's gonna pin you down. I'm sure he's feeling the heat, though, okay? Like, seriously. I do not believe he's gonna struggle with this though, because this game's not really difficult. Yeah, he's got the whisk legs. It's kind of cute. I think they're whisk legs. That's my headcanon. That's what I believe. Oh, Trysdyn falling down. Oh, jeez. Okay, Trysdyn doing a good job getting through those platforms. Good. Konzo, thank you for the host. Wow, cool bond. Apparently you don't know where you are. We don't necessarily go too long without puns here. And honestly, you know, I would say that with baking puns, you might be rolling laughing, you know? Well, that's just how it goes. Oh, okay. With that said, we have 10 minutes left. He has arms powers. Yeah, his legs could definitely, like, deal some damage, though. He needs to be careful. Yeast. He gets rolled over by the boss. Oh, yeah. You know, even though this baker's kind of scary, I'd like to see his mixtape. This is dumb. Seriously. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I think we're gonna stop these jokes eventually. Okay. That one will... Yeah, it was a half-baked pun. True, Lord Dalek. Very, very true. Ah, this game is inspirational. These are the glaziest puns. Wow, Forceful Balloon. I like that one. So good. Oh! And unfortunately, the baker's... Oh, this is only a UK pun, but the baker's pan was not foolproof. Oh, bad job. Very nice. Thank you for cheering. Andy on to the next stage. Oh, unfortunately he fell and died. Maybe he wanted to die as quickly as possible so that he'd have as many lives going into this. They're a piece of cake. Oh my gosh. Thank you, chat. Still didn't get that one. When you are letting food rise, it's called proving, okay? In the UK, we usually call it rising, but in the UK, oftentimes it's called proving, rather. So, yeah, there's... anyways, no more explanations. I've been watching too much of the Great British Cooking Baking Show, or whatever it's called. What is this? This is a skateboarding platformer, the best thing. The proof is in the pudding. Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Possibly Fluffy Squirrel. This might be Mars. Oh, why are there bears on Mars? Martian bears. Ooh, Trysdyn falling to his death. Spooky stuff. He's got 2 lives left. He really needs to get through this without... Is he just... I don't know. He's only got 1 life left. I'm a little bit concerned. Andy continuing on. Yeah, we've only got 6 minutes left. I have no idea if Trysdyn is going to be able to make a comeback here. Andy has just been dominating. And honestly, we've seen from both of these players, we saw more than both of the original players were able to get through for this game. Like, Andy and Trysdyn are just amazing, though. It's been fantastic. Oh yeah, the Great British Baking Show. It's so good. I've already seen all of what they have on Netflix, though, so too bad. I think what Andy would need to do is skateboard up the slope and jump in order to grab that extra life. Oh! Or just die. Isn't that nice? Take a death in order to get an extra life. Thank you, video game. Really appreciate it. What is this? I don't know, these bears sound so creepy. They're like wheezing. I'm a bear. Unfortunately, I have really bad asthma. I'm a bear. It's just how this bear is. Zombie bears from Mars? Yeah, basically. There are lots of mushrooms, though. I think those are mushrooms. It looks like some sort of fungi. And I'm not just talking about the main character, One-Eyed Jack. Oh boy. Good jumps on Andy's side. Good, because every missed jump is pretty much death at this point. Because this is totally a fair and balanced game. Oh, the bat came down, hit Andy's head. Oh, we're having very important baking discussions between American and British baking. What is this section? Why do you have to be riding a like, you could just pick up your skateboard for a little time, One-Eyed Jack, okay? You don't have to ride your skateboard 100% of the time. Are you serious? What is this game? Andy! That was really good figuring that out. Good job. Proud of you. Oh, well, that hurt. You know, I didn't know that we needed blind jumps in this game, but apparently we got them. But Andy figured them out very, very well, because why not, you know? Yeah, blind drop pillar, so good. This is the game of the best design decisions, 2000, whatever the crap, whenever this was made. Yeah, no? Andy grabbing... I'm not sure what those items even are. It looks like a crutch. Oh, no! Unfortunately, Andy gets zapped and falls down. Hello, Jeff! Welcome to No Rules Get Fat, where everybody has gotten pretty fat, actually. You know, average of 5 pounds per viewer. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, all the fatness is doing well here. One-Eyed Jack has wandered onto a Yes album cover. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like the level that Andy's on does not have checkpoints, because why do you need checkpoints? You gained all 5 of your pounds from pecan pie? That sounds really good. Let's just say, Polyhead, I approve. Okay, Andy climbing up a little bit more. Good. Continuing on. Okay, Trysdyn still moving on. Yeah, Andy is one stage ahead of Trysdyn. I don't think there's any chance at this point. Let's see what Trysdyn's able to do, though. Yeah, he's got 1 minute left. Andy has this in the bag, like, completely. We're not calling it, though, until it's done. Yeah, fight those bakers, Trysdyn. Show them what for. Good. Okay. Andy is still doing a pretty good job. Like, the platforming in this game is rough. He's managed to figure out how to do it pretty reliably, though, without taking too much damage. Trysdyn has also been doing a pretty good job. It's just that Andy, I don't know, managed to pull ahead on this Baker level and absolutely wreck it. Okay, and we have 5 seconds left. We are just about done. Damn, that is it. Let's get other music because we need freedom from this no rules get fat world. They're free. They are free of this game. You can find us up to save you time. Oh, to save you? Yeah, this is a rough game, but Andy is the victor. You have to imagine this is the last level or something. I think it is, Andy. I think you got pretty much to the end. Trysdyn was on the level before, so yeah, it's a pretty clear victory for Andy, how far he made it. So congratulations, you are moving on in the winner's bracket. Trysdyn, you're going to the loser's bracket, but remember, we had somebody who went to the loser's bracket take the victory last Twosogrande. Of course, I'm talking about Dragon Dark because, I don't know, he does well when it comes to stress. So don't worry, you are still in